Oh, I should turn that off. I just got a notification about we're live.
Well, good.
Oh no, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 reshoots underway. Oh no. I love how some people get freaked out about, oh, when a movie has to do reshoots. It's like, that happens all the time.
Right. Like, oh, like they took it to the editor and, oh, look, this shot is just so poorly lighted that, you just gotta shoot it again. Yeah, I'm not finding anything more. Nothing worthy. Just a lot of here's some Pokemon uh, Sun and Moon reviews.
General Zod actor fell asleep watching Batman v Superman.
Well,
That's
he's
bad.
he's an old man. I mean, come on. He's an old man.
He's not that old, is he?
As we both now look him up.
He was born in 74. Come on now. He's in his 40s. He's
74.
42.
Try again. Oh wait, the new General Zod or the original General Zod?
The one from Man of Steel.
Okay, see, you just said General Zod, and I was like, well, that's Terrence Stamp. He's okay.
Oh no, that is that General Zod even still alive?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know.
yeah. He's in that Miss Peregrine's home of for peculiar children. He's apparently
Oh,
in
okay.
that movie, which I want to
No,
see.
this is the Zod that's from the franchise that Batman v Superman's part of.
Okay. See, that's worse. Okay.
He revealed he couldn't sit through the TV for a particular reason. It's gonna kill me. Or Zach is gonna kill me for this. He's gonna kill me. I watched it once and fell asleep. He says he was on an international flight and was tired. He's trying. Okay.
I had a buddy who fell asleep during the third Star Wars movie.
The only movie I've ever really fell asleep during, besides like late at night watching in bed or something, was that Van Helsing movie. Fell asleep in theaters because it was boring.
I fell asleep during the Punisher movie. I don't remember which one. I don't think it was the Dolph Lundgren one.
He's an Arrow now.
I've not watched any CW shows this season.
Wow. You watched Supergirl, haven't you?
I've seen the first season. I've not,
Oh.
I've seen the first episode of the second season.
Okay, I was about to say because that's our Superman we deserve.
So I've at least seen him.
Yeah. Man, he's really he's a really good Superman. Like I was skeptical.
That's what I keep reading, that he's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Like he incorporates the Boy Scout, side of, like, he just oozes that. Anyways, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
This-
Okay, hitting the button in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to episode 277 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from the geeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
And we're back.
Yes.
We've had Extra Life, and
We survived Extra Life.
we survived Extra Life. It was a couple weeks ago. Makeup Weekend was last weekend. We played a lot.
We did. We played more last weekend than we usually do all year.
That's not true. Well,
No,
I mean,
that's not true. But definitely in years past.
yeah, we played a good amount.
Namely, we played 2 games a lot.
Yeah, that's true. We could have played other stuff, but it just got, it just got too late after we played those 2 games, and
Yeah.
because we did play those 2 games quite a bit. But anything you want to mention?
Well, I mean, let's just go ahead and say we both played like 7 hours of 7 Days to Die. Like, just like it wasn't planned that we were going to play that long, but it's kind of like, oh my god, we've been playing this for a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed playing it.
It was quite fun, yes. Yes, it was a lot of, me staring at the ground, digging holes, digging a trench around our base, and William just going, I died again to a dog.
Well,
I died to another dog.
Our main base we picked, there was a little area, there was a little area, like a, what would you call it? Like a kind of wastelandy area.
Yeah, it was a deserty area.
Deserty area, yeah. And there was just a bunch of dogs there. And it got to the point where I'm like, come on, Stuart, let's go. You and me, let's go get my stuff back. And, like, we both died a couple times together.
Yeah, it did take
it's
a
like
while.
we would kill 3 dogs and there'd be like 2 more.
And we found like no guns ever.
I found one, I think.
That was what we were. That's what we were trying so hard to get. Was that gun?
Yeah. So it was really fun. We hunkered down. We made our base. We fortified it. We survived. We survived day 7
We did.
or night 7.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't, considering most of the time I was like, I most of the time I was out. I was away
Yes.
because something I got screwed. I got screwed, and my sleeping bed or my bedroll somehow it got messed up, and I died, and I didn't spawn at our base. I spawned like 2 kilometers away, or
Yeah. And I just kind of stood in a corner. You know, the zombies just kind of ran around me. So yeah, But that
it gets
game
crazy
was fun.
that night 7 though. Like the moon gets all red, and the zombies are just
They come out of
crazy.
nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like it's really like an adult Minecraft, really and truly, a more mature Minecraft, I would say,
Yeah.
because there's more violence in it than.
I wish one, the zombies were easier to kill, and to balance that, just more of them.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
would have been better. But I think I can tweak that in the settings. Like when you set up your world, you can tweak that. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I'd like to play again, and I'd like to get a couple more people if we could find other people who own the game.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure there's other people that we know or in our community that maybe has it. Or
The next day I did open it back up and go into creative mode and just dug a hole using just a rocket launcher. That was fun.
yeah. We didn't, but we just didn't even we didn't even notice the airdrops until like the last day. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's airdrops. I forgot.
Because we never saw them.
Yeah, apparently, I mean they're supposed to be every day.
Not anywhere around us.
Yeah. So and they disappear quickly too if you don't, I guess, mark them or whatever. Because I went after that one we actually noticed. And it's like, oh, I can't find. It's not on the map anymore. Oh well.
More dogs.
But yeah, it's like Minecraft, but a lot more. You know, like I said, instead of like a zombie just running up against you and taking health away from you, it like viciously attacks you.
Yeah.
Like Minecraft, all it does is just like walk up against you and growls and takes your health away. There's no real animation.
It does a little bump and grind and.
Yeah. And there's special zombies too.
Yeah, I never saw any of those.
I saw the spider zombies. Maybe that was in my own game. I can't remember, but yeah, it's quite fun, and I kind of want to play again sometime.
It was absolutely fun.
Maybe if there's a really good winter sale, Steam sale deal or whatever, we can maybe talk other people into grabbing it.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Alrighty. And the other game we played was Titanfall 2.
Yes. Played quite a bit of Titanfall 2. Actually, I've just played quite a bit of Titanfall 2, period. I've not gotten into a shooter like I have Titanfall 2 in a good long while. And that feels good to me. Like I'm actually not too far away from their version of prestiging. I'm not too far away from it.
Okay.
Like I've already prestiged my gun once, or at least the gun that I use the most. Really, what my goal is right now is to have every single like uh, my my clothes, all my guns, my Titan, and then my Titan gun to all have the same skin. That's my goal right now, which is the pink checkered.
Nice.
That's what
I
I'm
approve.
that's what I'm working on.
Nice.
Which is doable. I've just got to play more.
Okay.
So wait, I don't think you had played Titanfall 2 since we'd recorded last.
I hadn't. No. It's pretty fun. I like it. I'm gonna look. I might pick it up. I don't know. See, I would like to pick it up during Black Friday, but no one else has it. No one picked it up in our community.
Well, there's a hell of a deal for it though. It's like $30 for Black Friday.
Yeah,
Like
I think one place has it for 27.
That may have been what I saw.
It's Walmart or Target. I think. No.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
There's
like
one
really
place
cheap.
that has like a bunch of the main popular games that just came out for $27. Like, Titanfall, Battlefield, NBA 2K. A lot of those games that just recently came out. There's some place that has all of them for like 27. So, I'm thinking about it, but then again, no one, like I said, no one's playing it. I guess it seems like everyone else picked up Battlefield instead.
Yeah, or at least
Which is a shame.
The guys that we play with.
Yeah, which is a bummer, but
did you try any of the campaign at all?
I didn't know. I meant to, but
right.
I
Yeah,
just
you
forgot.
got it on Redbox. So like the day after Extra Life is like, I don't want to play any games. I just want to lay on the couch and watch Netflix all day.
That's pretty much what I did. Yeah. Netflix and YouTube.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did too.
So yeah, I didn't want to play anything, but Titanfall 2 was pretty fun. I like the little changes they made to it from the first one. A lot more customization, like you were talking about. You want to get everything customized to look the same.
Yes.
Everything matching. It's pretty fun. Even though for the most part we were doing horrible.
Yeah, that tends to be what I tend to find. Like, my team does horrible. And I do blame my team, because I'm usually at the top. I'm usually the one that's doing the objectives, either like guarding the flag, which I'm the only one guarding, or attacking the flag, which, again, I seem to be the only one attacking. Where the hell's my team? I don't know.
I would end up in the middle of the team, to top middle. I think there was one game that I was like the best.
Yes, I do remember that. Yes, that did happen.
Yeah, it's just like Rusty. It was like oh, I'm rusty. I don't remember how to play Titanfall that well. To I'm getting pretty good. To I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to play games anymore. I hate video games.
Yeah, that's kind of how the progression went that whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really didn't play anything of note worth other than those two games. Yeah, I played a little bit of Team Fortress 2. It's Team Fortress 2. I don't remember what else I played that day. I really don't.
I don't either. I mean, we played like more than half the time together.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was just before noon my time. We started playing 7 days, and we stopped playing probably around 6 or 7-ish my time, and then we started playing again on Titanfall 2 maybe around 10, and We at least went till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3. Yeah.
So yeah, that's more than 12 hours. So.
Yeah. It was fun. It's just doing it all at once. That's the thing.
Doing it all at once. You know, we could do the smart thing. 12 hours one week, and then the next week do the last 12.
We should do that next year.
I think that'd be better.
Yeah. We definitely should do that. I'm gonna do that next year.
Yeah, because Blue, he didn't even do his until last weekend.
Yeah, the makeup week.
Yeah. And there was one game that I jokingly, said, "Hey, let's play Titanfall 2" when you were about to play it, and you never did. Did you get a chance to play any of the Dragon Ball Z online?
No, I totally forgot about that. I seriously did.
I did get mine to work. I don't know why. I think it was my antivirus firewall thing that was kind of blocking it from working.
Yeah.
So, but I did get it to work. I did play a little bit of it, not much. Maybe.
Okay, so how is it? I mean, I loaded it up and looked around, and it looks pretty good.
It's not good.
No, that's a shame.
Like there was one quest chain I did. It was all in Japanese. So like I was going, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm guessing, and I got it right. So yeah,
that's weird because the website's in English and a lot of the other stuff's in English.
Well, like I said, it was just one quest chain that I came across. It was all in Japanese, and it was also kind of weird because I went to another area with like other players and stuff, and there were Super Saiyans running around. Like, hold on a second. Saiyan is not one of the races you can be. How are there Super Saiyans around?
Well, you're human. Maybe you're part human.
Doesn't say
like
that.
It just Gohan says, or Trunks.
It just says
that's
human.
What I'm kind of thinking of.
It just says human.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can be, Majin, Namekian, and human, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which there are more races in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games.
Yeah, the race of Majin is it's weird because it's like there's only ever been one Majin in Dragon Ball Z.
Well, it kind of explained that in I say explained in quotes here in Xenoverse, because there's a thing you can do with this. You just like where Boo says that he's lonely. He sees Hercule with a Videl, and he wants a family too. So you feed him enough food, and he basically poops out another Majin.
Okay then.
So that's how the Majin race came to be. Was Majin Buu eating a lot of food and pooping out other Majins.
Okay. That's a shame, though. That when you were mentioning it, and I was looked it up and found it, I was excited about it. But you're saying it's not that good?
It's not that good.
It looks really good, though.
It looks alright.
It is.
It's cell shaded, so I mean you can only go so wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
With cell shading.
Cell shading is very forgiving.
Yes. But yeah, it's not that good, unfortunately.
I totally forgot about it. Yeah.
But I have not really played anything of note kind of throughout the last week, though.
Okay. Let's see, what about me? I played Mass Effect. Played some of the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer because, in 7 they made all of them backwards compatible,
Uh-huh.
and I played I played last game night and then a few nights before that earlier in the week, and it's all right. I mean,
I've not played any of that. Again, I played Mass Effect 3. I never touched the multiplayer. Never touched it.
I gotta say, ooh, it looks dated. It looks so dated playing it. And I made so many mistakes because the controls are so weird.
It's not a shooter.
Yeah.
It's not a shooter. It's an RPG.
So but the multiplayer, yeah, the controls for it was tough. It was tough getting used to it. I don't like any game where the run button is A. Where the run button isn't just holding down the movement, the movement stick. I mean, it's just such a natural thing to you aim.
Well, that's because of Call of Duty. Let's face it, you are trained to think that.
Yeah, I mean, most games have it too. So
because they've copied the Call of Duty control scheme.
Yeah.
So it's all Call of Duty's fault that everybody clicks in the right stick to sprint.
I mean, I don't know why they don't do that if you're not using the right stick anyways. If you don't have a function for it, then why not make a function for it?
Well,
by adding the run to it.
You can go into your Xbox control scheme and you can change the buttons around.
I forgot you could do that.
But just now, that button is only that. You can't just this for run and this for interact. Now it's only A is now clicking the right stick.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, it was all right. I mean, I mostly played it just to chat with everyone, hang out at the game night. Probably not going to play it again. In fact, I have had some issues lately. My external hard drive died.
Oh, really? That sucks.
I was doing a raid with some friends on Destiny, and right when we got done, and they were we were exiting out to the home screen, my game just kept loading, and it was just the black screen with the little loading on the bottom, and I'm like, okay, and then it just kept loading and loading and loading, and I'm like, okay, guys, my thing's just loading continuously. I'm just gonna get off. I don't care about it turning in my engrams or any of that crap. So I got off. I didn't play for a good while. A good while, and then Tuesday is the reset, and everyone was like, "Oh, we need your help," and I'm like, "Okay, fine." And then I go, won't load. I'm like, what? And I'm trying, and I look at the storage on my Xbox, and it's not showing I have one. So I try another USB port. Nothing. Try another USB port. Nothing. I get another cable. It shows up. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I try loading it. Doesn't work. Then I'm like, okay. It shows up. Let me see if I can move it over to my internal. The hard drive, the internal hard drive. And it goes to 70% and then stops. So must be something wrong with it.
Sounds like it.
And the sad thing is, once you format a hard drive for Xbox, you can't use it again for like a PC or anything like that. So I can't plug it into my PC and
Well, you could probably
try to.
you can reformat it, right?
I don't know. I remember trying to do that once before, and I've had that complaint. I mean,
I
that
thought
it just.
I thought you could reformat it, but you couldn't use it for both things.
I don't think so. I mean, I remember in the past trying to, because I was planning on getting a bigger one. I was thinking of getting a bigger one, and then ended up not because I couldn't use my 1 terabyte. Like the computer just wouldn't recognize it. I think that's maybe a way. I think that's Xbox's version of not being able to load files and like modded files and stuff like that, or pirated games.
Right. Well, that's you can't access. That's why I thought you can't access your stuff on there, but you can at least reformat it.
I've never had luck. Like whenever I plugged it into my PC, it's never recognized it since I formatted it for Xbox.
Huh.
So I don't know. If anyone knows how to, let me know, because it's just I remember having that. I remember complaining about that like a while back ago. But yeah, so I'm stuck with my internal hard drive, which is like 300 and something gigs. Because it's a 500 gig, but for whatever reason, you don't get nearly that much. It's so stupid. I wish they would just like make it I wish they would make it to how much it says it's going to be. So make it 650 gigs if it so that it actually is 500 gigs usable.
Right. Yeah.
I wish they would do that, but that's never going to happen, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm out of hard drive, and I have as much as I can on my internal, which kind of sucks because I had to re-download everything. But what else? Yeah, that's about it for me. Nothing else I've played worth mentioning.
You got the new Call of Duty, right?
Yes, I haven't played it yet.
Okay. Alrighty.
I got it, I think, last week.
It was definitely before. It was definitely the last time we recorded.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because
I got it
you
2
had
weeks
it in your
ago. And I really haven't played much, since like Extra Life.
Neither have I. So
But I'm gonna make time and try to play through it because I hear that campaign is really good. I've heard pretty much nothing but good things about the campaign for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
I've not heard anything about it. So
like the multiplayer stuff, I've not heard much, but the people say the campaign is fantastic. And I still got that game is 50 gigs plus you need a 6 gig update, and then the remastered is 45 gigs. Yeah. So it's 100 gigs.
It's getting into Halo territory there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was it? The Master Chief Collection was 50 gigs for all those games.
Yeah, but I want to say Halo 5 has passed it.
Halo 5 itself is more than 100 gigs?
No, I don't know about 100 gigs. Where's my controller? Over there.
Those are games I haven't downloaded either. I'm have almost everything filled up on my internal. It sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, I'm going. Anyways, I guess that's it for me. I guess we can get on to news, Stuart.
Yeah, let's get some news. Not a whole bunch of news. Um, you remember a couple weeks ago? It was a couple months ago now. There was a cease and desist that Blizzard put out to a certain vanilla server, fan-run server to shut down.
Yeah, and we talked about how we hope that they implement something like that themselves.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people were kind of hoping, and the people who even ran that server went to Blizzard to talk about it, and BlizzCon happened, and there was nothing mentioned about legacy servers. So they said, you know what? So the people who ran that server, Nostralis, just said, you know what? They're not going to acknowledge it at all to the public, so we're going to put our server back up. Damn it! So they're going to try to bring the server back up, and bring everybody's characters back.
So that could end up bad if Blizzard decides to do anything again.
If they decide to, don't, because and they've even stated in the past, when people have asked them in years past at BlizzCon, do you plan on releasing legacy servers? And their response was, why do you want that?
I mean, you still need a WoW subscription to right?
I don't know how private servers work. I don't know.
Because if you still needed one, even to do the private server stuff, then why should Blizzard care if they're still getting your money? I guess you can't buy the microtransaction stuff, right?
Yeah,
on private servers.
Yeah, but even then,
mounts and stuff like that.
There's not a whole lot of microtransaction stuff you can buy. To be honest, it's mounts. It's a couple mounts, and a handful of pets. That's that. Oh, and you have to pay to change realm or change servers, and pay to get your name changed, and change your appearance and stuff like that. That's really the only kind of outside of the game itself and the subscription. That's all you pay for. It's not a whole lot. It's not as much as a lot of other games with microtransactions.
Okay. Well, this shall be interesting to see what happens here.
I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah, I mean, apparently there's obviously a market for these people who, who want to play the legacy stuff.
Yeah.
So the fact that the Blizzard's not giving these people what they want kind of sucks. I mean, it's like in Destiny, a lot of people are wanting Bungie to re-release the old raids, but scale the difficulty up to the new light levels, so that it's actually challenging to run through the old raids. Because the old raids people they're fun, but there's no point because it's playing year one. The year one raids are you can just go through them in 30 minutes because you're just that much higher higher light level. So
I want to say Blizzard does that. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly. There's this thing that you can do called time walking, and I don't know if that's what that is or not. If it is either you're scaled down or the dungeon is scaled up, I don't know.
Well, Bungie has something kind of similar to that. If you're running, with a new person through story missions and stuff, it kind of scales you down a little bit. But there's just a bunch of people who are just hey, this should be simple for you to do. Just release it as, just increase the difficulties instead of it being this light level, just raise it up to the current light level.
Yeah.
And that'll give us, it's not you creating extra new content, it's just you repurposing the content that's out there. And I mean, there are going to be some people who would be pissed about that, that, oh, why don't you just give us new content instead of rehashing? But, I mean, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything, anything major coming out between now and Destiny 2. So a lot of people are just like, at least do this so we can at least run through the old raids again and have some kind of challenge to it. So I do get the understanding of wanting to be able to play through the old stuff again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, I wish these guys the best of luck with that.
Yeah.
On a kind of saddening note, at least for me, Persona 5 has been delayed again on its North American release. It was going to come out on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Now it seems like it's going to be pushed back about 6 weeks. Till beginning of April. Which, it kind of sucks, but the reason they're doing it, I'm okay with.
What's the reason?
Well, there were two reasons they gave. One is the one everybody's latching onto, which I don't care either way on this one. That they're going to release as a DLC the dual language option, so you can have the Japanese audio.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what it seems like everybody's kind of latching onto.
So it's for those snobs who are like, oh, sub only.
Yeah,
dubs are horrible.
It's for those people. But the reason that I'm okay with this, and not a whole lot of people are talking about, is they're going back and re-recording some lines, and looking at previously unvoiced lines, because of and they're doing that because of all the anticipation for this game. So they're taking an extra long look at the audio that
that's pretty cool.
that Atlas is doing. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, they're taking this time to make the game better.
Yeah, right. But that just means I gotta wait now till April. It's the first Tuesday in April. What is that? April 4th.
I don't know what's coming out early next year.
That was the only thing I was looking forward to.
I know the Resident Evil game comes out early next year, but I really don't know what else comes out next year. I mean, Mass Effect comes out early next year, right? We think?
I don't think so. I thought Mass Effect Andromeda release date March. But it just says March. So
I'd count that as early next year. I mean, that's the first quarter.
Yeah, it is.
So, but yeah, I don't know much what else really all is coming out early next year. Be interesting. We'll see probably a bunch of stuff at the Video Game Awards, and
yeah,
PlayStation has their experience thing that they're doing, right?
I don't know anything about that.
The convention that they've had for the last 2 years.
Oh, I think I remember something about that. I don't pay much attention to PlayStation.
I don't either, mostly, but I hear it. I hear stuff that comes out of it from time to time. Like last year was the PlayStation 1 anniversary edition of the PlayStation 4. You know, the
Yeah.
design that looked like yeah, that was like the big thing I think that came out. And they announced Sparrow Racing for Destiny last year, so
Okay.
everyone's expecting Sparrow Racing 2 to come out, to be announced there. But yeah, I need to I'm okay with for delays if it's to improve the game.
Yeah. So am I. And
It's
this
when
means I now have more time. Before I have to pony up for my PlayStation 4, which I don't know yet whether it's going to be an original PlayStation 4 or Pro. I don't know yet. I because I don't have a 4K TV, so I don't know if it's going to be worth it to get the PlayStation 4 just to future proof myself, or save some bucks and just get a.
and how many games on the PlayStation are you planning on playing too?
Right. Not that many. So. Yeah, you just brought up a very, very good point.
Because it's just like I mean, this seems like one of the only ones to me that you would play.
Yeah, that and Uncharted 4. I wanna play Uncharted 4.
Oh, you haven't watched Uncharted 4 yet?
I have watched Uncharted 4.
Oh, okay.
But I have not. I want to play it though.
Yeah, that I've thought about getting a PlayStation 4, but I don't know. There's just not much there for me.
Right, and I'm gonna say what I said back at E3. You know, Xbox, Microsoft made me glad I have a Xbox One now. But
And there goes your
why did
Xbox
you just turn on?
turning on.
I have that turned off. It's not supposed to do that.
Oh, I heard that too. I hope it came through the.
That scared the crap out of me. Because I have the Kinect turned off.
Do you have it turned off or do you have Cortana turned off?
I have the Kinect turned off.
Okay, if you have Cortana turned off, then the regular Xbox stuff will still work, I think. Like the old stuff.
Well, the thing is, the reason I have it turned off is because it just doesn't work for me anymore.
Gotcha.
So
apparently it works if you turn it off. If you turn the settings off. That was weird. Anyways.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Xbox made me glad I had a Xbox One now, but Sony made me really want an Xbox a PlayStation 4 in the future. Not right now.
Yeah.
You know, with things like Last Horizon, I think that's what it's called, or that one post-apocalyptic
Horizon Dawn or Dawn Horizon, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I want to play that. The new God of War looks pretty cool. I've never played a God of War game.
They're pretty fun. They're pretty repetitive.
This did not look like those God of War games, so I think that's what made me curious about this new one.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, and then, man, I kind of want to get a Scorpio next year when it comes out.
I have no reason to at this point until I get like more features that this thing has. Again,
well, I mean,
I only have I have a 720 TV.
Oh, yeah.
My TV can do 1080, and it even says 1080, but the edges are cut off. So
I hate that.
It's 720.
Yeah, and by next year, hopefully, because there are 4K TVs out now that are like at the 200 to 300 range.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping next year I can save some money up, get, at the very least, you know, just if I can get the Scorpio and get a TV later, just for the games to run smoother. Because hopefully there's going to be some games where it just, it runs smoother. It's able to have you're able to have uh, instead of 4K, you can have a locked frame rate. So, because that seems to be one of the biggest issues I've seen. I never really had that much of a problem with the 360 having frame rate issues, but with Xbox One, it seems like I'm noticing frame rate issues all the time.
I haven't noticed a whole lot of frame rate problems.
I mean, I've noticed it a lot more than I ever have with 360. So, I don't know, but that's it for you, right?
That's all the news I had. What about you?
Okay. Most of the games this year have already come out, but there's still a few that are gonna come out. One of them's Dead Rising 4. That comes out in December, and it looks like that's not gonna have co-op campaign, which is kind of one of the great features that the third one had. Was you were able to play through the campaign co-op?
I thought the second one you could, as well.
I don't know. I
want to say
didn't
like
play the second one.
Like the second one, like you're both. I don't know what's the name of the guy. I want to say Tom Green, but that's not right. Chuck Green. You were both Chuck Greens. I remember that was kind of the joke.
Yeah, they say was it Capcom producer David McAaron says, so the story mode, so in the story mode, it's a single player story mode. You're gonna play just as Frank. The 4-player co-op mode is our multiplayer mode. It's a bit inspired by the original Infinity mode for the old school fans. He continues to say, it's 4-player co-op. It takes place in the mall. You play as 4 survivors who are also featured in the story as well. You get a little more backstory on them. You go into the mall and take part in crazy missions trying to survive. The structure is 4 of you start the game together. You start in a safe house. You get a load up, get some weapons, get yourself ready to go, unlock the doors. It's killing, mayhem, madness, lots of interesting missions that take advantage of our systems. You get to the safe house to survive the end of the day. So that kind of sounds familiar. That kind of
just a bit
kind of sounds like Left 4 Dead in a way, but there's, I guess, missions and stuff in between. Getting from safe house to safe house.
Like, hey, I'm out of soda. Go get me a case of soda so I can unlock this door for you.
Yeah, it was cola. But yes, you're right.
I just said soda. Yes.
I forgot they did have little missions and stuff in Left 4 Dead like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad, going on a side tangent, that I don't own Left 4 Dead 1 because they just released like a new campaign for Left 4 Dead 1.
They did?
They did. It's kind of buggy. What's it called? It's called let me look it up. Yeah, Turtle Rock's last unfinished Left 4 Dead campaign is now available. So there's some parts of it that's kind of buggy because it wasn't officially, finished. But it's called Dead something, or it has Dead in the title, I think. Or no, Damn It. It's called Damn It.
Because it takes place at a dam.
Yeah. It's only available for Left 4 Dead. Not Left 4 Dead 2.
Huh.
Which I'm kind of hoping that the Steam Winter Sale or whatever, Left 4 Dead 1 is like a couple bucks. Because I kind of want to play through this. because it's more Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been wanting more Left 4 Dead since Left 4 Dead 2.
Well, too bad Valve can't count to 3.
Yeah. And we still gotta play through more mods.
We keep saying that.
I really would like to play through more mods,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be too hard to find other people to play with us because everyone owns Left 4 Dead 2, didn't they give it away for free?
They did get away. That's how I have it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think it's free anymore, but it was for a little bit.
yeah, so we need to definitely get on that. We played 7 Days to Die on PC. We forgot to mention that.
Yes, we did.
So I won't object to playing PC games.
No, you just want to play them with the controller.
Well, I mean, I played for a bit on mouse and keyboard. It's just the movement. I was having trouble moving around. I definitely use the mouse and keyboard to manage inventory though.
Yes,
that was way better. But it's just moving around, especially when you're trying to run away from like a dog or something. It's a lot easier to have a analog stick.
No, you hold a button down and you can quickly look behind you and turn back around.
I guess.
You.
Hey, I'm taking baby steps. I do want to learn how to get comfortable with mouse and keyboard. That is one of my goals. That's probably going to be one of my New Year's resolutions.
Usually on Monday mornings, especially when I play a whole lot over the weekend, I go into work, I sit down, and my hands immediately go pinky shift, A, W, D. I'm like, well, nope. That's not how I do CAD. That's not.
Yeah.
Those aren't CAD controls there.
That's funny. But yeah, Dead Rising 4, they're gonna have a separate mode, but I guess their single player is just gonna be the same. Just gonna be, or their campaign is just gonna be single player, which is a bit disappointing. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know if I'm gonna pick Dead Rising 4 up right away. I don't know. I really don't. I've got other stuff I need to play right now, and it's coming out after Black Friday sales, so
true.
It's not like I can pick that up on sale. So I might wait until it's on sale somewhere. But yeah, I was excited about Dead Rising 4, and I was kind of surprised that they're releasing a fourth. They're releasing a new one because 3 was only. Was what 3 years ago when the console came out, so wasn't that long ago.
It's sequels have come out since then though. I mean, Watch Dogs 2 is out.
That's true. Yeah. I wonder when Dead Rising 1 to 2 was. Because Dead Rising 2 to 3, that was a good amount of time. Let's see, as we both look this up.
Yep.
I want to say regular Dead Rising came out in 2006. 2006.
2 came out in 2007 or 2010.
So yeah, that 4 years and then
3 and then 3.
Yeah. Okay. Then I don't know. I kind of wish they would have maybe waited and maybe took the time to add, multiplayer into the campaign, because I'd much rather play through a campaign with friends, because it's it gets me to play through the campaign. Because when there's a game that's campaign and multiplayer, I don't know why I don't like to play. I don't play through the campaign. I guess I just don't like to play games solo. That's just the thing. I'd rather play something multiplayer and have interaction with people and chat and all that, than just like spend hours and hours and hours and hours playing by myself. But anyways, next thing I got, it looks like Sombra, which has been, man, that's been a character that's been rumored and
Whoops.
for the longest time, and there's been leaks and people have been anticipating for quite a while, but she is now available in Overwatch for all platforms. She
Yeah.
originally was in the public test realm for PC, which I kind of wish I had it on PC. I kind of
Well,
wish I
hey, this weekend it's free on PC
because
as well
they
as well
got
as on Xbox and PlayStation 4.
because they've got a bunch of modes on the public test realm, and they do some really they're using that public test realm quite a bit.
Blizzard does. They like their public test rooms.
They've released arcade game mode, an Echo Point Antarctica arena map. Let's see.
They must use the public test realm stuff on for competitions, because there was an esport competition where one of the players picked Sombra to play. Didn't do well, but the dude picked Sombra, and like the commentators were like, well, at least he tried.
Yeah. Looks like the arcade mode will offer new ways to play, like 1v1 and 3v3 skirmishes, while the Echo Point Antarctica is where May was once stationed. Okay. Yeah, everyone can check out Sombra and the new features this weekend since it's free to play. 20 million registered players. That's pretty big.
That is.
And I was saying in our group when the nominations for the Video Game Award stuff came out, I was saying, this is probably my game. Or I would probably say this. Because I really love Overwatch.
I can almost guarantee you it's going to win Best Director. Or Best Game Direction, whatever that category is.
Yeah.
It's going to win that one.
I mean, this is a game that I want to play. I would play a lot more of if more people were willing to play, and I'm glad that it's tonight's game night, right? I think I saw them say that.
But like 5 games were pitched to play, so I don't know what we're playing tonight.
Well, I thought Ace or Nox. I think Nox said let's play Overwatch. He said that today, and Ace was like, okay.
And see, weren't we also going to play Vegas 2?
I don't know if we're gonna play that anymore.
Forza Horizon was also mentioned.
I don't have
Gears
Vegas
of War
2
was mentioned.
Because I didn't download that again on my small internal space. I decided no, I wasn't
small
gonna.
internal 500 gigs.
It's only 300. It's like a little over 300.
Huh.
It's ridiculous how much they take out for system stuff and all that.
I didn't
over
think
100
it was
gigs.
that much. I didn't think it was that much. I thought it was like maybe 20 or 30.
No, it's trust me, it's 300 and something. That's how much you can get. You get from that. Because I had nothing on it. I had everything on my external, so my internal was completely clear. Because the stuff runs faster on the external. Because the hard drive speed on the most externals are faster than the one that's in the Xbox. Because I think it's 5400 is in the original Xbox One. So, most externals are like 7200 RPMs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Overwatch is going to be played tonight. I'm going to campaign for Overwatch because I want to play more of it. Plus, Sombra. Sombra. I want to try Sombra out.
Yeah, I do as well.
So,
My campaign is for Overwatch on PC.
yeah.
See how many people go for that.
Well, I don't have it downloaded yet. I may download it and play some on the PC this weekend.
I absolutely will.
Yeah, so I'll definitely check that out. But yeah, I think Overwatch, it's I think it's my favorite game this year so far. I really like Overwatch. It's one of the first games of its type that I've really gotten into. The kind of MOBA, but not really team
It,
shooter strategy game, whatever.
it's a team based shooter.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I'm gonna call it, because it's absolutely not a MOBA.
yeah,
It's a it's a battle arena. It's a
yeah. That's why I said kinda, but not really. Yeah. So that's something I'm looking forward to tonight. Is playing that once we get off this, getting something to eat, and then jumping on to that. Um, but yeah, most games are already out right now. Uh,
Yeah,
Dead
that's kind of
Rising, and there's something else in December, but that's about it.
in 2 weeks. Final Fantasy 15 comes out.
Okay, yeah, that as
It comes
well.
out on the 29th.
And I think Batman, the Telltale series, episode 4, it will be released next week, next Tuesday, the 22nd.
You know, I meant to pick that up and play it for Extra Life, and totally didn't.
I need to continue with it. I have the season pass. I played episode 1. I think I'm gonna go back through episode 1 and replay it just because I've kind of forgotten what happened. And I made a decision that I thought was right, but it had consequences that I didn't like.
No, you gotta stick with your decision.
I don't
Tough it
like it
out.
though.
Tough it out.
Uh,
You gotta stick with it.
I probably will. I've never done that. I've never gone back on a game because I didn't like the decision. I've always stuck with my main decision.
Well, in Life is Strange, which you still need to finish.
I do. I did
Uh,
download that. I re-downloaded that because
you do have the option of rewinding time and changing your option.
that's part of the game mechanics, though.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay because that's part of the character. So that's fine. But like all the Telltale games I've played, I've never been like I don't like the results of this and played through again. Never done that.
As you shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it.
Short show.
Yeah. Well, kind of short. Over an hour. So. But be sure to check us out, thegeeksftw.com. There's links to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Both both the Twitch streams Stuart and I both stream on. Following us on Twitter is the best way to get notifications for when we record live or we stream or anything goes to the website.
Except for this episode, because I totally forgot.
Yeah, I was waiting for you, and I guess I forgot too. I had Twitter up, and I was waiting to retweet, and then I guess I just forgot while I was waiting.
I totally forgot to tweet.
Yeah, but we normally tweet it out. So
Yeah.
At the GeeksFTW, Stuart is at Casual Terror, and I'm at Geeky William. And I guess that's it. You got anything else, Stuart?
I got nothing else.
Alrighty, we'll see you next time.
Bye. check out what I got in the mail today. Come on, give me one. I just want one. Boom.
Oh, nice. Those are pretty nice.
With our website on the back. I spent a little extra money to have a back of a card and have our website as a QR
Nice.
code.
I got the QR code on the front for mine.
Yeah, I tried to put mine on the front, but I didn't like how it looked. It looked better on the black on the back, where it was black and white on the back. So, but yeah, I'm now an official. I now have an official Geeks for the Win business card.
Mine's a lot more simple. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I left the back blank because I know a lot of people who like to write things on the back of business cards.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's the only reason why I left it blank. Yeah, I bought mine like a couple of years ago, and I still have at least a couple hundred.
Yeah, I didn't go for the full 500. I went for 250.
Ah,
Figured since I was going for a back option, I'll at least
yeah, makes sense.
try to save a little bit more.
I still need a reply to Vlad's. Did you get a Twitter mention or DM from Vlad's?
I don't think so.
He's talking about he's planning on a group podcasting drinking game for the 30th of December. Like
Okay.
Trivial Pursuit or stuff like that. Drinking Jeopardy or Podcasters Family Feud or I don't know. I'm thinking, okay, sure, why not?
For what day?
Probably not the 30th of December, so not
Okay.
even New Year's Eve.
Okay, that's fine. That's good because I usually hang out with the parents.
So it's like I don't think I'm doing anything New Year's Eve, but I'm definitely not doing anything the day before New Year's Eve. So I'll be good there. Alrighty. Man, we haven't done a show and gotten off this early in a while.
No, yeah, really. Well,
And I
especially
was a
because
little late too.
well, we actually started sooner than we usually do because we don't usually start till like even though we tell ourselves 6, it's usually like 6:30, 6:45
Yeah.
before we start.
Sure.
But we started kind of early this time.
Alrighty. Are you gonna be on for the game night?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be playing because I don't know what we're playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
be playing Overwatch.
I'll play some Overwatch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing that. So I guess I'll talk to you then.
All right. See ya.
Later.
Thank you for watching. If you come back in a couple hours, you can see that game night right here. Bye.